14-year-old Mexican girl dies after BBL and breast surgery by her stepdad, bro. Yes, you heard that right.
Bro, this is why y'all need to stop getting surgery. This is why, bruh. Like, what's the point? What is the point? Like, 14-year-old gets a BBL and dies?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I was highly debating on whether or not talking about this story because it's just generally so absurd to me, and I've never heard anything like this a day in my life before. But the fact that this happened in Mexico is not shocking nor surprising to me. I mean, it's like the wild, wild west down there. Let's be honest here. Honestly, as you can see by the headline, it says 14-year-old Mexican girl dies after BBL and breast surgery by her stepdad, bro. Yes, you heard that right.
Bro, this is why y'all need to stop getting surgery. This is why, bruh. Like, what's the point? What is the point? Like, y'all, why are y'all so insecure about yourselves? And why y'all don't just hop in the gym, if anything? Y'all that lazy, y'all can't just hop in the gym and get your body right?
Year-old girl decided to get a BBL and breast surgery. By the way, for context, this was approved by her mother, her biological mother. Stepdad was some kind of surgeon, is some kind of surgeon. Now he's in prison, I guess. And for some reason, both of these adults in the situation thought it would be a bright idea to perform a breast augmentation and a BBL surgery on a 14-year-old girl. Yeah, you can't make this shit up. But ladies and gentlemen, before we go any further, be sure to turn on all notifications by hitting the bell icon on your screen right now, hitting all notifications, so whenever I upload or publish a video, you never miss it. Honestly, this story is gonna be wild. It is crazy. It really is. And I like how the first comment says how they show the minor's face and block the actual criminal out. Like, what so wait, they decide to protect the stepdad's face but not the actual minor in the situation? How does that make any sense whatsoever? So yeah, guys and gals, they say girl 14 dies after breast surgery, butt lift without her dad's knowledge. So I'm assuming the real dad, the bio dad, right? Not the stepdad. And mom's plastic surgeon Bo probed. I just had to Google what Bo meant. They're saying a person's boyfriend or male admirer. So clearly they're talking about the stepdad here. I've just never heard the word Bo used in this context. But the article goes on to say that a 14-year-old girl died just days after she had a boob job and a butt lift without her father's knowledge, which should just be, automatic prison in my opinion. With her mom's plastic surgeon boyfriend now under investigation for possible negligent homicide, according to reports. Paloma Nicole Ariano Escobedo died Saturday in a hospital in Durango, Mexico after being in a coma with a swollen brain and heart problems following the secret surgery a week earlier. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I just gotta say, again, why would the two adults in this situation even think remotely that this would be safe for a 14-year-old girl? One, she's still developing, right? She's still going through puberty. Two, at that...
Exactly, bro. At that, you still... she ain't even reach her full potential yet. She not even 18 yet.
I don't think you even have enough fat deposits naturally occurring throughout your body to have a BBL. Like a BBL is like you're transferring fat deposits from one part of your body to another, which is why it's highly recommended if women want to do it.
The sad part about this, like the girls who want this surgery getting younger and younger, bro. They gonna have 9-year-olds talking about they want a BBL and breast. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. This is crazy.
After 18 or after you finish puberty, because by then you're already, gonna pretty much develop all the natural fat deposits a grown woman would have. But at 14, you literally do not have that. So not only is this like medically inappropriate, ethically inappropriate, logically it's dumb as well. And doing all that without even acknowledging or getting the consent from the real dad is like, see, if this is why in this today's day and age, bro, I know I'm probably gonna crash out in the future because it's just so hard, being a father, trying to be a dad to a girl, a young woman, knowing all the dangers out there that could possibly happen to your little girl. Like, bro, mind you, the mom approved of this. However, the article goes on to say that the young teen's dad, Carlos Ariano, was told she had died from complications from COVID-19. That is evil, bro. What? That is beyond evil. Only finding out that she'd actually had plastic surgery when saying his final goodbye. Yeah, I'm crashing out, bro. Like, see, even this story right now.
This is why dads be crashing out, gang. And this is why, bro, you gotta really watch who you lay up with. You know what I'm saying? Like, watch who you put a baby in, cause like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. My goal, like, whenever I do decide to have kids, I just won't be with that one person. And I'm hoping and praying that we could actually thug it out all the way through. You know what I'm saying? To the point we got kids, we could, even if we get into it, like we could co-parent real well. But like my whole goal is to maintain being with one girl and have kids with one girl and live a happy life. You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, it's going to come with a lot of struggle, complications. We're going to get into blah, 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 the typical things that come with being in a relationship. But once we have a kid, you're mine. I'm not doing that stepdad role, all that, because I'm going to be in my kid's life. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure I be in my kid's life. So I don't know. My future wife, whoever you are, you know what I'm saying? We gotta. You know what I'm saying?
Getting me a little upset, like I'm because I'm a very empathetic person, right? And I kind of like I have this ability to envision myself in other people's shoes. Like I can actually see images in my head right now, and I can imagine myself in the future with a daughter. Somebody, I'm thinking she died from COVID, right? Unfortunate. Okay, you know, it's by the way, it's incredibly rare for young people to die from this COVID, right? They say the mortality rate is less than that of the common flu. But that aside, right? I'm thinking my daughter's a victim of COVID-19. I'm mourning, I'm crying, I'm probably depressed. Next thing you know, though, autopsy comes out, the coroner's report comes out, and from official medical officials, not from my ex-wife or not from my ex-girlfriend, not from her stepdad, I'm having to find out from third parties that my daughter didn't actually die from C-19. No, she died from a botched boob and butt surgery, of which she shouldn't have been even getting at 14 years old. I mean, at that point, what would any sane father do to the perpetrators? The doctor, which is the stepdad at this point, the mother who approved of this surgery, and the facility of which this operation took place. Like, I'm sorry, John Wick at that point would not just be a movie, it would become real life. And here, as we can see, is an image of the 14-year-old girl before she passed away. Very sad, very unfortunate, and it's just sad she won't get to grow up now, like, because of vanity and just careless guardianship. Article goes on to say, at the funeral, and I quote, "Some relatives told me her breasts were larger than what she had before. And when I mentioned it to her mother, she told me it wasn't true, that she didn't know anything." My question is, why would a 14-year-old girl need bigger boobs and a bigger butt? Like, what? Like, now I'm questioning the nefarious ulterior motives of this. Were they pimping her out? Were they putting her on the blade? If so,
you could scan the mama badges. You could just scan her and tell she up to no good. She got surgery her damn self. She got a whole nose job. You know what I'm saying? So it just like, bro, I don't be understanding people, bro. Why would you allow your 14-year-old daughter to get surgery, bro? Like, what is the point of that? Like, y'all setting her up for failure, and she ain't even reached 18 yet.
I mean, for this in general, even without all that speculation, the mom and the stepdad need to go to prison, like, for a long time. But on top of what they may have been wanting to do with their daughter to get this surgery, what nefarious purposes, the evil deeds of which they probably wanted her to participate in, allegedly, is crazy. They go on to say, though, that he got his ex's family to leave the room so his mother, sister, and sister-in-law could help him examine the daughter's body. They say, and I quote, "Sure enough, she had breast implants. We have photographs of the implants and the scars. We immediately requested an autopsy." Oh, okay. So he didn't find out after an autopsy. He basically found out prior, because he was, basically, with an open casket ceremony, you can obviously see if your 14-year-old daughter is unusually out of the ordinary and more voluptuous than you last saw her. And for those of you who don't know what that means, it basically means more curvaceous, because it's just kind of weird even talking about this. Like, I'm pretty sure a dad who sees his daughter weekly, on a weekly basis, or even daily, knows what she looks like physically. However, they say Ariano said his ex-wife had agreed to the surgery, which was carried out by her current partner, a 45-year-old plastic surgeon, only identified as Victor, and who owned the practice. Here we have another photo of the daughter and I believe her real dad here. He accused his ex and her new man of lying to him in a cover-up, directly blaming them for his daughter's death. While Mexico does not have specific age limits for plastic surgery, they are typically only given to those under 18 with both parents' permission, of which the mother did not get. The surgeon had his license suspended and is being investigated for malpractice and potentially more serious crimes depending on the final autopsy, which could take 10 days or more, the prosecutor said. They also said there could be a crime.
Like, people's life could just change in the span of a day. You know what I'm saying? Just off you being an idiot and giving a 14-year-old surgery, my nigga. Like, come on, bro. Y'all niggas don't be thinking, bro. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of y'all niggas can't be real humans, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's something about y'all we don't be knowing about for sure, ski.
Negligent homicide and probably medical professional liability, the attorney general said. Here we have another photo of the girl before she passed away. The girl's dad has since launched a campaign warning off dangers of such surgery with a march organized for Friday under the slogan, "Girls don't need implants." We cannot continue to normalize the sexualization of girls or allow the ambition of some adults to put their lives at risk. We demand justice and that this crime does not go unpunished, the father, Ariano, posted on his Instagram account. He also said, for this last bit, and I quote, "Girls deserve to grow up free, safe, and respect." And that is pretty much the end of the story. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below about this entire thing. This is absolutely, it's vile, it's disgusting, it's heinous to me. And in my opinion, the stepfather obviously needs to go to prison for a long time. The mother, I mean, bruh, her ass needs to be locked up too. Anyway, thoughts and opinions down below. You already know what to do. Sub to the channel, turn on notifications.
Crazy. Shout out to Maury, but dog, ain't no way. Ain't no way, bro. Bro. Y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments below.